Hello and welcome back. My name is Vanessa Blank from Wild Woman Bushcraft. You know, I want to try out new situation, extreme situation, how much can I handle, how much can my body handle, and how strong I am really. And today I want to try out a complete new situation for me. You know, I don't think I am a really normal person. I sleep as a woman alone in the woods, sometimes without sleeping bags, sometimes only in natural shelters. I know no other woman who do things like this here in my hometown area. Today I want to try something complete new for me. I'm really curious if I can handle it or not. I want to spend this night here in this part of hay. In the winter times the isolation is very important when you are in the nature, when you are lost in the nature and you have nothing with you. Normally I would build a shelter, but I built so much shelter in the past, I want to try something new. And in the woods I would use leaves, but you know, this night we got this very nice surprise, a lot of snow, and also without snow the leaves would be frozen and will be frozen at the ground. I can't really use them at this time of the year. So I used this hay, I had this hay at home for my animals, and it would be not such a great idea to put this hay into the woods and try it there. And because of this I tried at home here at the meadow from my sheep. And I'm really curious if I can handle this night here only in the hay or not. But at first we start at the beginning. Let's start with the preparing of this place. Chibi chibi. This hay is normally my sheep food, so I want to use it after this one night. Because of this I flatten here the snow. I make it with the snow towel and with my shoes very close together, and then I had big cotton that I lay here at the ground so I can be sure that it is not complete wet after using this one night and I can use it a little bit longer. Okay. With this cotton as an underground, I can put the hay after using very complete together, and I don't have to lose something here at the snow ground. At first I have the plan to use a tarp for the underground, but with a tarp I have a little bit of isolation and then it wouldn't be real. So I used the cotton. The cotton had very small holes and I don't have any kind of isolation with it. I prepared now the underground, and at the second part I had to bring a lot of hay. This cereal material built together with the cotton, the underground, because here it doesn't matter when it gets wet. I think I need 2 or 3 from those big packs, and then I think I have enough hay for spending the night there. The important part of the video starts and begin in the evening, because I want to spend the night there in the hay, and that the hay don't get wet with the fallen snow. I cover it with a plastic plane, and now I go into my home and we see us again when it starts getting dark. A few hours later I finished dinner, because my body had to burn much calories this night when I am freezing. So I want to eat something really delicious. And now I make the last things that I have to do before I go out and go into the hay. So I use these tools here tonight. This is my GPS, and this here is for the temperature, for the outdoor temperature. I can check it with this GPS. I will hang this in a tree in the closer area that I can check the whole time how cold it is outside of the hay. And this here is a clock, but I put down this part here, and I will put it here at my breast to check the out body temperature, so I can check how cold is my body, because it is not so easy to handle the right body temperature. It can be very, very dangerous, and I want to check it from time to time. As a YouTuber, technique is really important for me. So I had not only one camera, I had a few cameras. And when I had an old one, I don't give it away. I had it at home, because you know never, sometimes one get damaged, and then I'm happy when I have another one. And this here is a very old camera of mine, but this has a great part, because with this here I can film in the night shoot mode, and this is very easy for filming tonight, because with the other cameras I haven't this function, so I had to film with light, and this is really great here, included in this camera. This camera will accompany me through the night, and you can also accompany me to the frosty temperatures in the night. I am a person who do really what I say, so I know that many people make a show here at YouTube and told something what they want to do, and then it is all fake. But when you know my channel for a longer time, you know that I can also show bad parts from my story to you. If I can't handle something or something doesn't work, I will also show it to you. And when I know tonight I get too cold, it is too dangerous, and I had to go inside my home, I will also show you. So actually I think that I can really handle it, but we will see what the night brings. So let's prepare the right clothes. I told you before, I told you that I want to sleep only in minimal clothes. So in underwear, this is the plan. So let's check out which underwear I use. This here is a wrong turn. It is from my grandmother. This is the wrong part. So where is my stuff? String tonger? No, it's clickbait. So let's try normal panties and this shirt here. Yeah, this will be enough. I hope so. Are socks okay? Normally I don't sleep with socks on the bed, but outdoor in the hay, cold feet are not the best thing. So I will pack as a backup a small bag with clothes before it is too cold for me, only in underwear. Before I had to stop everything, I will try it with clothes, and when this not work, I had to go inside. But yeah, I think positive that I can handle it in underwear. Let's try it out. This here is my backup bag. Into this bag I have jogging trousers, wool pullover and warm wool socks. Before I had to stop the experiment, I will put this clothes on. Maybe I can handle it then. Yeah, and next we see us when I'm ready to go out. Ach du Scheiße, ist das kalt. Oh, du spinnst ja. Leck mich doch. Oh Gott. So, das war's. I dig here a hole into the hay. It is only a small hole because I want to lay there like an embryo, like a baby in the womb, that I don't lose so much body warmness. And yeah, it is also hard to put the shoes out because everything where is included a little bit of warm is hard for me. So don't lose time. Let's go inside. Before I jump into the hay, I make my body warm again. I jog at one point and make a little bit of sport that my body get warm again, because it is the same in a sleeping bag. When you get with a cold body into your sleeping bag, the sleeping bag can't make you warm again. You had to go with a warm body into your sleeping position. Wow, das ist wärmer als gedacht. Wow, it is really pretty warm here inside of the hay. I never thought that it will be so comfortable. I thought that when I lay here into the hay it will take 1 hour till I can heat the air around me, but it is like I lay under a blanket. I don't freeze anymore, so my shoulders are free here. It is cold, but I can handle it very, very good at this moment. Let's see how cold this night would be. So in a few minutes, 50 minutes, nobody can go out again here in Germany. We are not allowed to go out over the night because of the virus. Actually, we had to stay at home for the night, and then it would be complete silent here. I thought I will really sleep well. A few meters, maybe 2 meters away, I had the temperature feeler from my GPS. Actually, it said that we have 1 degree, but it is not the real temperature because I had it the whole time in the house before, and it take about 30 minutes till I had the right temperature. So I had here 3 buttons. The at top it said what would be the warmest temperature the last 24 hours. It was inside of the house. It was 27 degrees, and it said that we had now 0 degrees, but it is colder. In a few minutes I will have the right temperature. I checked the temperature from my body, and the curve goes pretty down now. I have now outside 21 degree, and it is getting much colder now because a cold wind is there. I had to put the hay closer to my face, that I'm completely covered. Otherwise it will be too cold now. And it is not so comfortable because the ends of the hay are really hurting. Most people think that it is such a romantic illusion to go sleeping into a bed of hay. It is also not true, like sleeping at the beach in the sand. Everything is hurting. It is not comfortable. So I am a little bit angry that I don't get my face mask with me, the storm mask, because when I lay the whole night at the hay, it will be not so comfortable for my face. But yeah, I can handle it. I had to say goodbye now to my cameraman. He's leaving now and let me alone. And my feet are getting cold, so I had to move them the whole time. It could be that I have to stand up in the night from time to time to make a little bit sport and warm my body again. And I also make an alarm at the clock every hour that I don't sleep too deep, and I can check out how cold or how warm my body is, because I want to go into no risk. It is pretty dangerous when the body gets too cold, so I had to check it from time to time. Maybe it could be when it snows longer, like now that I am getting covered with snow. It is good because snow is an insulation cover, but when I am moving, I am afraid that the snow fall down the holes here in the hay and fall at my body, and then it would be pretty cold. I don't hope that it happened. So let's see and let's try it out. So the last film scene with my cameraman. He leaves me now complete alone. And I have now the hay covered all around. It is at every part where I needed the hay. Yeah, and at least I will put my bag with my clothes under my head as a pillow. And if the snow is too uncomfortable in the night, I will put the bag over my face, that I don't have the whole snow in my face. Yeah, now I get lonely. My cameraman leaves me now with a very dirty smile, because he said he make here to not candles, this are the bigger ones. He let this here burn for me, 2 of them, and he said that when he get too close to my hay, that it will be burn very good, and this will be a video with many clicks, and he had to press the play button from the camera very close that he can film it. Such an yeah. I will put now the camera into the hay. The best will be I put it under my underwear, my shirt, because the camera accu are not so stable when it is cold outside. I hope that they will hold till tomorrow in the morning. And I put this one here at my face, that I don't have the snow flakes the whole time into my face. It is pretty uncomfortable. It feels now much colder than before. I will check out soon the temperature. It is at a point where I can handle it. It is not too cold, only my feet are really cold, and I try to fight against the thought that I can put my socks on. But I will try it if I can handle it a little bit longer. It is complete silent here, complete. I told you before that we are actually not allowed to go out in the night, only if we had to go to work. But no cars driving, you hear nothing. It is not like real life, it is a little bit spooky. The only thing I hear from time to time is the ducks and the barn, and the chicken barn. The chicken house is about 15 meters away from me, and from time to time I hear them kak 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 kak. And I really want to stand up and check out what happened there, but if I go out of my hay nest it will be cold again, so I don't want to go. I told you in a few videos before that I have a problem with rats, so I fight against them, but I think that I don't eliminate all of them. So maybe some rats are in the barn, I don't know. So let's check the temperature. I hope you can see it. I was right that it is colder now. Here you can see it, -5 degrees. So pretty cold for our area. Yeah, I'm sure it will be getting colder this night, so I have to have the GPS close to my body that it is warm enough, and then the battery will work the whole night. So I don't sleep till yet. It is now midnight, really close to midnight, but I know before that this will be a night without much sleep, so it is okay for one night. The only bad thing is that I have the whole time the small parts of the hay into my eyes, so they are all around me here. And when I don't film, I had this piece of cotton here over my face, that only the nose and the mouth is open, and then I put hay on top, that I don't have any area where much coldness can come inside. So I want to put this hay now again over my face, and I'm really sure that we can talk to each other or hear from each other very soon, because I can't sleep now. I think I can sleep only in the second part of the night. I don't can sleep till yet. So it is not complete dark here, only complete silent. But I have a street lantern here upstairs, and here at this part I have the small Feuerhand Laterne from Petromax. They will burn both the whole night because they burn better when it is cold outside. So I don't really need this light. It is only for feeling a little bit more comfortable. But of course it is my my ground here. I feel complete safe. So I cannot sleep because I don't feel well here. When I sleep in the forest, it often takes a lot of time till I can sleep because there are so many noises around from the wildlife animals. But here everything's fine. It is a mixture from a little bit cold and feeling a little bit restless. So I can't really explain it. Yeah, but yeah, it is so silent. I can see no stars in the sky. Maybe it will snow later again. So I hope that I can get any sleep this night. It is now the middle of the night. We are close to 3 o'clock night, and it is I arrived now the coldest point in the night, because the coldest point was -5 degrees, and now we have -4 degrees, and I am all over the body, so cold. It is so cold, and I had to put now the socks on because my feet are the only point that I can't warm. So I put my hands between my legs to warm them, but the feet are the only point that is away from the body, and I had to warm it now. So I have now the warm wool socks on, and I need such a strongness that I don't give up and don't go into my bed. It is so close, my bed is so close, but I want to finish it outside. But it is so pretty cold all around. My whole body is so cold. Can you see my lips? They are so dry. They hurt so much. So I will stay there till sunset. A few hours left. I will make it. So we see us soon. It is around 4 o'clock in the night, and it is just and simply cold. It is so freaking cold. My lips are bloody now because they are too dry, and it is almost around 3.5 hours till sunset. I try to make it till sunset, but it is so cold. Game over. Time out. It is everything so cold. And I look terrible. But how could it be other after this night? So I had to go inside now. It is not complete bright. It is a little bit dark anymore, but I had to go. I can't handle it anymore. And without the socks I haven't make it, so it is too cold now. I need a hot bath and strong and hot coffee, and then maybe a little bit sleep. And we see us later to talk about the night. Oh, good. And hot coffee, hot bath and warm clothes later, I feel much better. I'm sure that the deepest point from my feelings today will be in the afternoon, but actually I feel very well. Of course my feet are almost cold, but I don't have anything. It is everything okay. It is not frozen, no part of my body. It was a really hot night. I don't get much sleep, and in the morning I was at a point where I can't make it much longer. So it was not too cold, but comfortable is not sleeping in the hay in the winter times. I always like to test and try new situations like this, so I know that my body can handle situations like that. It was at the deepest point -5 degrees this night, and of course in a real survival situation you will not find hay like this, but you can use other natural materials like leaves or dry grass from a meadow, or this plant that grows around of lakes, we call it schilf. So other natural materials will have the same isolation. You can use it as an isolation, like I used this hay this night. And now I know that I can make experience like that I can handle it. It was a hard night, but yeah, I am sitting here and it is over and I've done it. I am sure I need the whole day a lot of coffee, warm clothes, warm socks, a lot of tea and always a blanket around me to get warm again. But it's over now. So I wish you a great day, stay tuned and we see us again in the next video. Have a good time. Bye bye.